We are live. Okay, Dave, we're live. I'm going to share this app that we're on and share to a group. We're going to share to the friends of the Disney Crush. We're going to share to this spot. Okay, Dave. All right. So hopefully people will be joining us. We have one person who already joined us.
That's 100. There's 2 zeros behind that one.
Oh, okay. Let me share to my...
So we're going to talk about food tonight.
Yeah. Oh, Kevin Curtis Allen is watching. Steve Youngward is watching. I see Angie. I see Kevin. I see Barbara. Magic Mira. Where'd you get that? Nice. He brought props. I didn't know there were going to be props.
I went to Sam's the other day and they had these.
That's a really good deal. You get 15 for like nine something. Because in Publix, you get 6 for 8. It's like $7.99. At Sam's, it's like $9.99 for 15 of them. So
we were Veronica had left for a minute and they were right in front of me.
Right.
So I got a box of them and I put them in the cart. And she came back and she goes, "Oh, look, they have Mickey ice cream bar." She goes, "We should probably get some." And I looked down at my cart. She went, "Oh." And then we got to the checkout and a woman in front of us saw them on the conveyor thing.
Right.
And she goes, "Oh my gosh, they have them here?" And we're like, "Yeah." And she goes, "I didn't know it. If I'd known that, I'd have got me some." I'm so upset. I'm thinking about maybe leaving the line and going to get them. And she goes, "No, I can't do that." And I said, "Well, look, you can have them." And she goes, "Oh no, I'll eat the whole box. I could never do that." I said, "Well, then at least take one." And she goes, "No, but thanks anyway."
Oh, that was sweet. That was sweet.
And you know me.
You're not a big eater of that kind of stuff.
We get these at the park and I eat one ear and I'm done.
Right.
So I'm going to give this to Veronica right now. Veronica, you want?
They're a little smaller than the ones at the park, but they're all right.
Yeah. Thank you, honey. They are good though.
Yeah. So our show tonight.
I need to wash that down with some water.
Is it water? Is it really water? I see you're at Raglan Road, so it could be something stronger. Is it fire water?
Don't light a match around me. Woo! Get ready.
Well, I'm on call tonight, so I can't have a lapu from Ohana. But you can have whatever you want from Raglan Road. So
the Blue Corn Moon. What's up, Angie?
Hi,
Kevin Curtis
Angie.
Allen. He's working. He's a working man.
Get back to work.
Hey, Susan's here. Hey, Susan. Uli's
here.
She's been banned from the Friends of the Disney Crush, but
why?
I guess
because she put you in the senior category today.
She's almost starting to be almost like Kevin Curtis Allen a little bit. She's starting trouble. Hey, Amanda. They are really good, Amanda. They're pretty good. I don't eat them very often, but that was pretty good. We got a whole box of them. You know, there's how many's in a box? You know?
It was 15. It was a box of 15 for like $9.99 because I got some when the whole pandemic first started.
And I might get one if I'm lucky. Yeah.
Hey, Tom. Yes, Veronica's hand was in the show for a minute.
Yeah.
Barbara likes the Mickey bars. So our show tonight is about food. Hey, Alyssa. It's about if you could bring Disney home, if they delivered via Grubhub or DoorDash or whatever delivery service there is. Mike, if you want to come on screen, you got to put a shirt on because right now Mike is shirtless. So you got to put a shirt. Nope, you can't come back here without a shirt. He's coming back without a shirt on. Mike, go.
It's okay.
Put a shirt on.
Hey, at least he's got pants on. I've got a shirt and no pants. So hey.
Daddy's got a shirt down there for you, Mike, if you want to come back here. Anyway.
Well, you know what? I really wish I was right there right now.
Raglan Road.
I wish I was right there. That's where I wish I was. And get some delivery to the house.
Right. So that's what we asked. If Disney could deliver takeout to your house, what would you want? Yes, just like his Uncle Dave, no clothes. Oh, he's putting on a Captain America shirt, so that's good.
Oh, that's a good move. See?
So you would have Raglan Road. You sent me this picture.
Mm-hmm.
Those
That's the scallop forest. They're
Mhm.
lightly breaded scallops, and they come with a couple dipping sauces, and they're on the appetizer section. In the appetizer section, that's what we get
Right.
every time, and they're really big. And
Yeah.
that's about a life. That's a true to life picture right there.
Okay.
And they are so good. They are really good. I've never had a bad one there.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So Chef Ramsay would approve, because usually he says the scallops are tough or raw or
yeah,
mushy.
he's a tough one when it comes to scallops. He wants them just right, and that's okay.
We've been watching a lot of Kitchen Nightmares.
Barbara agrees with me. So you've had them, Barbara. Have you had those there? They're really good. Then I also do the Smoky City. It's a cheese dip with.
Yeah, I think I have a picture of that too. That's that.
That really? Yeah, that's it. That's it. It's a cheese dip with some fish and some potatoes in there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really good too.
Veronica said you're the only one that eats that, though.
Yeah, she doesn't care for it too much, but if I could get that delivered, oh man, I'm all in right there.
That looks good. That looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked everybody on the Friends of the Disney Crush what they would have to eat if they could get Disney delivered to them. And the first reply we got was from AJ over in the UK, and she wants Hoop-de-Doo Review delivered to her.
Really?
Yeah, she likes the Hoop-de-Doo Review. I wonder if they don't get food like this over there. I don't know. Well, she was frying chicken the other day on her own personal Facebook page. She was making fried chicken. I could only imagine that her fried chicken is pretty good.
Oh.
Alyssa wants the truffle fries from Cruise Cup. I got to try. So Cruise Cup is a place I've always wanted to check out, and I've never had the opportunity to. If you can't do scallops, what is Ramsay's scallop test, Steve? Keep going. Did Steve put the other part of that sentence yet?
No, I haven't heard yet. Now I'm just wondering if she wants that, because it's all you can eat. Now, when she has it delivered, does she just tell them to keep bringing it to her?
Keep bringing it.
Just keep bringing it.
And I think one of the best parts of the meal is we got to take that banner down so you can see
I'll get it off. Okay.
Yeah, is that cornbread? Although it doesn't look very special there, but it is pretty good.
It is good. Yeah,
it is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And the dessert is the strawberry shortcake. So if the people sing and dance around you while you eat, is that what she wants, or does she just want the food?
I don't know.
I don't know if she wants the show too.
She wants that would be good to have now that's something. Think about that. A new delivery, a Raglan Road delivery. They bring you the food. No, I'm not Raglan Road. I mean,
Hoop-de-Doo.
Yes, Hoop-de-Doo. Hoop-de-Doo delivers the food, all you can eat, and you get entertainment at the same time. How would that would be great. But that might be a little pricey. That might be a little pricey.
To have them come to your house?
Yeah.
Okay. Especially if you're in England like her.
Mm-hmm.
That was what AJ said. Then Amanda's got to be hard to please. She wanted a whole bunch. Oh, she wants the show too. Uli checked.
Mm-hmm.
She wants it all. She's like Veruca Salt. She wants the whole world. All right. Okay. Amanda wants Ohana. And when the food looks like that, I can't blame her. The food doesn't always look like that. But that looks pretty good. That's the pot stickers and the wings and the noodles and the vegetables. But she wants an extra helping of the bread pudding, which is not really your jam.
No, but it's not bad. Oh, Steve told us what this is all about. If you can't make a simple scallop, season, sear, serve, and go back to cod walloping. Okay, then.
I love Ramsay.
Yeah, I know.
So she wanted that first, but then she wanted more. She wanted the jambalaya from Saskagula Float Works, and her husband likes the steak. I couldn't find a good picture of the steak at Saskagula Float Works, but apparently it's good enough that it passes the Bryan test, which is a big deal. Now, Barbara says she likes the Spirit of Aloha show. A lot of people don't like that show, so I'm really surprised to hear that, Barbara. I'd love to hear what you like about it. Maybe one night you could come on and talk to us about it.
Yeah, we've heard mixed reviews about that one.
Yeah, I know Kurt doesn't like it, but everybody's got different tastes. Mm-hmm. And then Amanda wants to go to Storybook Dining over at Wilderness Lodge at Artist Point. I think this is from my dinner there with Michael. I think I'm the only person who did not have a good experience there, because everyone else talks about the great experiences they had there. And I was completely rushed through my meal and basically told I had to leave. So it was not a good experience. French Quarter has a great menu. All right. What was Tom saying? Brenda likes Spirit of Aloha too. Okay. We got to do a show about Spirit of Aloha then and have Barbara and Brenda on.
He was saying, just imagine Whispering Canyon.
He likes Whispering Canyon. Mm-hmm. Have you ever been to Whispering Canyon?
I have not, and
we
I don't know why.
There. We got to get you over there. It's Storybook. It's Storybook Dining with Snow White, Grumpy, Dopey, and the Evil Queen. So, and it used to be this signature restaurant called Wilderness Artist Point, and they changed it into character dining. So they changed the appetizers at Storybook. She had a great cast member. I had an awful cast member who pretty much told me, "You're not done with your entrees yet? Tough. Dessert's coming now." It was
it close? Was it close to quitting?
No,
time?
It was a 5:00 reservation. It was an early reservation. So I was not happy. But
you should have just went away with you.
Yeah.
Away.
But the thing is, like I said, no, that's not going to work for us. And the next thing I saw was the desserts. I should have asked for the manager, but Disney made it right, because I complained, and it's okay. I'm good. Disney always makes it right. So
you're right, Amanda. They don't cross the sensei. Don't cross her. So
Tom, you said about Whispering Canyon. Oh, they just keep bringing it and they throw it at you. They say, "Here, you not scallywag. That's a pirate thing."
Arr, mate. She's not my sister.
It's not a pirate meal. It's a cowboy meal. So I don't know what they'd call you.
Hey, Shannon.
Buckaroo. Here, Buckaroo. Speaking of Tom, he said he wants anything from the patisserie in France. I had a picture of it. I don't know where it went. There it is. A patisserie in France. Or the Kringla Bakery in Norway. He'd do either bakery. That bakery in France is a great use of snack credits, especially if you go there at breakfast time. You can get a couple of snack credits and use that for breakfast. And then you could save your quick service and your table service for lunch and dinner. But
I wish I was more of a pastry kind of guy, but because they do look very appetizing and beautiful. The presentation is just spot on, but
yeah,
I'd rather have a steak,
Yeah, I get that.
Alyssa, she wants the entire Brown Derby Lounge menu with drinks too. You got to have the drinks, right? Absolutely, Alyssa.
All right.
Absolutely. Shannon. I think a lot of people would agree with you. A lot of people would agree.
I'm sorry. I'm getting a message from Brenda, and I'm trying.
Christine, I love the bakery in France.
I do too.
What about Yak and Yeti, Dave? Well, I didn't want to say anything about Yak and Yeti because I always talk about it, but
we can go to Yak and Yeti because other people agreed with you.
Since you asked, I mean, I'd love to have some delivery to the house of some ahi tuna nachos, please, with extra sauce and a Himalayan drink.
There you go. There you go.
There you go.
That's it right there.
And that's right in front of Buddha. Is that Buddha? Is that who that is? Who is that? That
guy in the back. So. Right
That's a Himalayan drink. Himalaya drink. Yeah,
I'm
it's
trying to
very
get
good.
I'm trying to get this picture that Brenda just literally is sending me now up there. So that's Yak and Yeti. That's the ahi tuna nachos. But I had another picture you sent me. This must have been when we went together, because you
Yes,
sent
I
this
think so.
picture of the egg rolls, and I know that meal in the background is, and I love those, the garlic noodles
Mhm.
and the coconut shrimp, and that's one of my Disney on a budget secrets, that you can order a side order of coconut shrimp for $6.99, and I think you get 6 of them, and a side order of the garlic noodles for $9.99. So, and there's plenty of noodles there that me and my 3 kids will share that order of noodles, and we'll each get a side of shrimp for ourselves. So the 3 of us will eat for like, okay, so 7 times 3, 21, and so like $31. The 3 of us will eat at Yak and Yeti. So it's a really, I mean, that's like counter service pricing.
No, yeah, that's a good deal right there.
Where's that picture Miss Brenda just sent me? I got
Best
it now.
chocolate croissant is at the France Bakery, Alyssa said.
I gotta try that. I love chocolate croissants.
And Tom said the missus just told me Sanana's
Sana-
bread service.
You see, she's
Sanaa.
right. Sanaa's
Yeah.
bread service is wonderful. So who else answered us tonight? We had Amanda. A lot of people, the Buddha glass.
Jeff's
A
got
lot
the
of
Buddha.
people,
I want one.
including Jeff, said they wanted that right there.
I'm with them.
That's Satuli Canteen. Everybody wants Satuli Canteen to deliver. Really interesting enough, Angie Corbett wants the kids' meal from Satuli Canteen because she likes the bread that they wrap it in.
Well, that is an unusual bread right there. That
It's not just a regular like pig in a blanket.
Looks like a croissant almost.
Okay.
A wrap. I don't know.
Because I mean, I use the Pillsbury crescent roll dough and make those at home for my kids. So I don't know what's different. I'm asking her what's different about it, because now Pillsbury sells the crescent roll dough in a sheet, so you don't have to mess with the stupid triangles. If you're making something like that, you can cut it into whatever size or shape you need. So I don't know if that bread is any different. Barbara likes China and Epcot. I think me and Barbara would get along well. We need to eat together. And Mike wants sushi from California Grill. Gosh, everybody wants from different places. I hope that they don't charge extra for extra trips.
I just had Sam's sushi the other night.
Sam's Club?
Yes, they had sushi.
Is it any good?
It was decent, and the price was amazing, so it was worth it.
Really?
For me, yeah.
That sounds interesting.
And Amanda uses that tip that you were talking about at the Yak and Yeti. I think she does the same thing that you do.
The noodles and the shrimp. Yeah. Yeah, they have side orders. If you look at the bottom of the menu, they have things that you could order as side orders and get that. What's a bit sweet? Now I don't know what she's talking about. The crescent roll dough that you get. The Pillsbury crescent roll dough is sweet, or the dough at Satuli. Okay. The dough at Satuli is a little sweet. Jeff also said he wanted the spring rolls. Amanda. So Jeff Apoka thinks a lot like you.
Jeff's always talking about the spring rolls. I think he's a spring roll connoisseur, if you will.
I just realized, because I was on a quest tonight to get a picture of margaritas and chips, and I never got it for the show. But a lot of people said they wanted margaritas and the chips with the guac in Mexico. My husband made margaritas tonight, though. I'm on call, so I couldn't have one. I was very, very jealous.
Oh my gosh, that's just wrong. That was not right of him. He should not have done that in front of you when you have to work.
I'll have one tomorrow. So Shannon's 4-year-old likes macaroni and cheese. And she's never even been to Disney, but she wants macaroni and cheese delivered. Okay, we'll send it. It's on its way.
Can't go wrong with that. You know what I want to do, Tony Ann?
What's that?
I want to go to like Yak and Yeti, or it's the new craze now. Go to wherever, just walk in and they, can I help you, sir? And I want to say, I'll take whatever the last person that sat here had, and then just see what I get.
Okay, that's weird.
Why? That would be fun.
But
And no, you have to do it the whole day. So let's say you go to Satuli Canteen and just walk up the counter and go, I want whatever the person in front of me just had. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
no,
It's a new thing, Tony Ann.
that
fact,
that sounds awful.
Bree, my son-in-law, and the 3 kids did that last weekend. They went to all the fast food restaurants and they drove up to the drive-thru and said, we want whatever the person just in front of us just ordered. And each one of them got to pick where they wanted to go. And they said they made out pretty good, actually. nothing that came to them wasn't that great, actually. So
Okay, that's
yeah,
interesting.
they had a really fun day. They said it was a blast. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So we never got a picture of the margarita because I totally, it slipped my mind today. So
Yeah, I think everybody likes the margaritas from Mexico. That's what Tim Tracker and Jen did at Universal.
they ordered what the person in front of them had. Okay.
Oh yeah, I think they did do something like that. Yeah. Well, now they got to drag around that little Jackson everywhere now.
Stop.
Oh.
Look, it's like Brenda is with us. Look, it's me, you, and Brenda. Me, you, and Brenda.
What is she holding there?
She's got bread pudding from Boma.
You know what? The first thing I thought when I saw that picture is she's getting ready to smash it in my face. If she could come to life right now.
It's really good. The bread pudding at Boma is excellent. It really is.
I've never had it.
It's really good.
That's just not my thing. See, not
Well,
my jam.
It's bread and it's sweet, and you don't like bread you don't like bread anyway. You can't trust a person who doesn't like bread. Just
okay. That's it. I'm out. I'm done.
Okay.
I'm out of here.
Good.
Wait a minute. I can't. I got no pants on. I can't get up.
Mandy Malinowski. Mandy. You know Mandy? Have you ever heard of her?
Only every now and then.
She likes Via Napoli's pizza and some Prosecco. They have to bring Prosecco with them when they deliver the pizza. That pizza looks really good.
Yeah. I mean, it's all right. Yeah.
It's really good.
Looks good.
It's good. Believe me. It's good.
I like thin crust pizza.
That is thin. That's very thin.
I don't know. It looks thick though.
No, it's it's very, very thin. It's very, very thin.
Okay.
Amanda, we knew who you meant.
I don't know, Brenda. You might.
I would.
Yeah, Tony Ann would.
I would
give her a chance.
Mm-hmm. So, somebody's mother.
Right? Uli? I know. Woo, that was close.
Somebody's mother said that she wants a funnel cake. That's what she wants delivered to her house, a funnel cake.
Let me get this off so you can see it. There you go.
That's her having funnel cake for dinner one night when we went.
Yeah, she does that. She actually has funnel cakes for dinner. I know this because I've been with her. What do you want for dinner? Funnel cake.
Duh.
Okay. Well, I just asked.
I make all these nice reservations when I'm going with her for Mother's Day or her birthday. And she's like, I just want a funnel cake. Okay, whatever you want. It's a lot cheaper.
Alyssa says it's thin. Okay.
It's it's very thin.
It's deceiving. That picture is a little deceiving. If it's thin, I'm all in.
Yeah. Now I got one of these pizzas, Dave, and it fed your kids and my kids and me and your wife. And I think we had a salad or something. And the bill came to like $42, and the 6 of us ate. And
wait a minute. Where was I?
You weren't.
Where was I?
That was the same trip where we have that picture of me and Veronica and the kids. I don't know where you were. Probably working. Probably working.
See, I miss all the good stuff. So Alyssa's had it, and she says it's good and it's thin. So I'm all in.
I'm glad that you trust Alyssa, but not me. Oh, Amanda, Brenda.
Well,
she just sent me something. Where is it?
Sent you a margarita picture.
Well-
Leave it to Brenda.
To have a margarita picture. Talk to the people while I get this margarita picture. Can you talk to the people?
Okay, people. Well, what else do we got going on besides Yak and Yeti? I like Santulli, Yak and Yeti, and I know a lot of people out there like hot dogs or Casey's Corner. Are there any Casey Corner fans out there? Me, not so much. I don't like hot dogs. I know, Tom. You got that right. That's for sure. Someone's got to stay home and work while these people are out eating pizza and taking photos without me. Oh, there the margaritas are.
There's the margaritas. Jeff said he wanted one. Mandy said she wanted one. So we'll have to send margaritas around the world as well. Maybe Brenda and Mark can deliver them because they seem to have them.
They look good.
Yeah, they really do.
In fact, I'd like to have one right now.
Well, Rich was making them, so
Can I have that?
No. Speaking of alcoholic beverages, our friend Uli.
That was a good picture of them, Amanda, wasn't it? I know. They need to frame that.
Every picture of Brenda is a good picture.
If you guys frame that picture and send it to me, I swear I'll put it right here on my wall. I will.
Behind Raglan, next to Raglan Road.
It'll be right there. It'll be right there on top. Right there.
Okay, so Uli wants to drink. She wants a Lapu Lapu from Kona Cafe or Ohana. You can get them anywhere up there at the Poly, at the Tambu Lounge. Brenda's delivering margaritas all over the country. She'll wear a mask and gloves.
Did you get to keep the pineapple?
Why would you want to carry a pineapple with you around Disney World?
I'm just saying. What do you do? That's because, yeah. Oh.
There's no umbrella in that picture, but usually you get an umbrella. But that picture doesn't have it doesn't look very exciting, that picture.
What they should do is put a fake one and then put that in the middle so that, and then you could take a little
then
souvenir.
You could have the pineapple.
And then they could charge like $50.
Well, speaking of souvenirs, I stole Jeff Apoca's picture, by the way. Thank you, Jeff, because I stole your picture. This is a Dole Whip in a souvenir cup. And my sorority sister, Sandy Edwards, said if she could have anything delivered from Disney World, it would be a Dole Whip. So.
You mean a whole whip?
Right. It usually has a hole in it. Although Jeff's looks pretty solid.
No, guarantee there's a hole in that whip. Guarantee it. I would bet everything. I'd bet the house on it.
That if you just dig a little deeper.
Absolutely, it's got a hole in it. Trust me, I'm telling you. This is a test. Next time, if Disney ever opens, which I don't know, who knows right now. But yeah, check it. Next time, just dip that spoon in there. And I'm not saying they're not good because they are wonderful and delicious and wonderful, but there's going to be a hole in there.
Okay, if you say so. We got whole whips.
Speaking of Disney opening, there's been a little rumors going around today. Some stuff came out today.
Some opening plans. They're saying that maybe they'll open at 50% capacity and the cast members will have to wear masks and they'll do the temperature checks. There's your whole whip.
That's it. I told you. See, Jeff's got it. He's fill it with rum. There you go.
You
could look. I mean, you could
put a lot of rum in that hole.
But you could put a lot of anything in that hole. Look at that. Yeah. I mean, you could put your lunch in that hole and have it for later. Look at that. That's ridiculous. Think how much money they're saving. I mean, it's almost a scam. I was really, if it wasn't so darn good, I'd be really upset. I mean, but really, think about it. That's a whole nother whip right there in that middle of that hole.
That really is.
It's a whole nother whip they could get they're spending money on. Could you imagine the classes when they're doing this?
Oh, this is how you teach them how to do that.
That's right. This is how you make it. You got to go round and around. Don't fill that middle up.
Around the perimeter of the cup. Yep.
Oh yes, coconut rum, Tom.
Let's fill that with coconut rum. Absolutely. Uli also wants the Cobb salad from Brown Derby. Now, Alyssa said that she liked the drinks at the Brown Derby Lounge, so maybe you could have it all delivered. I believe we had a conversation with Hanover about the whole whip.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he would either confirm or deny that was his brainchild.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
I mean, I think he said something about, babies, pacifiers, go in there, wherever you want, anything. You just name it. You can put whatever you want in there. A little snack for later. Little kids, after they're done, they have a little treat later. Where's that pacifier? It's in the whole whip.
Uli also wants the French onion soup from Chefs de France. Did I ever tell you my embarrassing Chefs de France story?
No, but I think we're going to hear about it right now.
When I turned 40, I went on a solo trip to Disney, and I had deluxe dining. I went for a few days by myself, and then Rich and the kids joined me later. So I had deluxe dining with the plan that I would get to try new things, and then when they came, I'd still have credits left over, so they would eat too. So, and it worked well. But the first meal I went to by myself, the first time I ever ate alone in Walt Disney World, was at Chefs de France. And when I got to Epcot that morning, I got a birthday button. I didn't think anything of it. I went in, I had the lunch, I had the price fix menu, and the appetizer came, the entree came, and when the dessert came, I saw about 15 French guys coming towards my table.
And you didn't tell them to go away, did you?
No, but I'm sitting there all by myself, and they surrounded me, and they started singing to me, and I was so embarrassed. But that's my Chefs de France story. My other embarrassing. What, is somebody talking behind you?
Oh, no.
My other embarrassing solo dining story took place right here at Ohana. I went to Ohana by myself on my 40th birthday trip, and they still bring just as much food, even if you're just one person. And so I'm sitting at this little table for one, and it's covered in food. And I'm like, I'm really not eating this all. They just brought all this food. Like, I'm really not going to finish all this. So, yep. And that the next day was the day that Magic Kingdom was open 24 hours. It was the leap year.
I remember that.
My 40th birthday. When did I turn 40? 2012? Is that? Yeah, I guess
20
so.
years ago.
Yeah. No, 8 years ago. In 2012 was the first time they opened the park 24 hours for that leap day. And I knew nothing was going to be open for breakfast. So I asked the server at Ohana for another loaf of the coconut pineapple bread. And then as soon as she walked away, I stuck it in my bag. So I'd have something for breakfast the next morning. And then, so we're waiting online for the bus at 4:30 in the morning, and I'm nibbling on this loaf of bread. Anyway, but you don't like bread, so you wouldn't like it. So I wouldn't share with you.
Sounds like you got a kitchen going on in your house right now.
I don't know. It's Michael.
Tell him to cook you something up.
The last thing on Uli's wish list was the key lime pie from the Grand Floridian Cafe. That looks pretty good.
The presentation is marvelous.
Okay. What is that little drip underneath the blueberry?
I don't know, but it looks like it's a sailboat, and it's getting ready to run into an oil slick.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Also at the Grand Floridian Cafe. I love that bread too, Barbara. Also at the Grand Floridian, not the Grand Floridian Cafe. I'm sorry. The Grand Floridian itself, the quick service, the Gasparilla Grill, they have this little known dessert in the Gasparilla Grill in the quick service. It's the coconut pot de creme. It's coconut. It's like a coconut custard in a shortbread crust, and then it's got cream on top, and it's really good. And that's my picture. I couldn't find Brenda's picture. Brenda took a better picture the next day because after she saw my picture, she had to go and get one and break her keto lifestyle because I tempted her with that picture. Sorry, Brenda. But it was really good. And I think she said it was worth it. It was worth breaking keto for. She's out of ketosis now.
Uli's going to send you a picture.
Oh, is she? Send it to my messenger, Uli.
I think you had the wrong picture.
What do you mean I had the wrong picture?
She said, I think the last thing you put up, that's not it, she said. And she said
Oh,
she's going to send you a picture.
the key lime pie.
Mm,
Oh, look at that. They changed the presentation. This is much different. I'll get it for you. It doesn't look like a sailboat on an oil slick anymore. It looks like a rose.
Go out and get you some Mickey bars, Amanda.
There you go. So that's what the key lime pie looks like now. Does that do
Okay.
anything for you, Dave?
Mm-mm.
No, does nothing for him. You can't trust him.
I mean, I would try it just because, but
He comes to my house at Christmas. My husband makes this amazing, what does he make? Tiramisu. Dave doesn't even try it. Doesn't do anything for him. Why? Because Uncle Dave is weird. That's why.
Oh,
Yeah,
can't deny that.
He's a little strange. What do you got on your shirt? You just put that shirt on.
that's from it's
Oh, it's from the enchiladas. It's sour cream. Michael's wearing some sour cream right now.
There you go. Little Captain America with a little sour cream on the side. Oh, I know. Oh, I get it. I know. Well, we had to go brave. We had to go brave these stores and get some food this weekend. So
Okay, so I'm gonna pronounce this wrong. Mandy wants the cruise line to deliver this drink. It's an Aperol Spritz. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. Aperol? I don't know. She says it's really amazing. It's either comes with Prosecco or champagne. It's like a cordial that's mixed with champagne. And she said the cordial itself is sweet, but then when they mix it with the champagne, it's not. So I asked her, I said, why? I said, why only the cruise line? And she said she's never seen it at Disney World. She's never seen it offered there. But when she's on the cruise line, she's never without one.
I love champagne. So
maybe we'll have to try that. Maybe we'll get some when we go camping, and we'll make some of those.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
If we ever go camping again.
No, we will. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna go camping. That's social distancing. Come on. So
Rich decided over the weekend he was barbecuing some chicken, and he's like, I'm gonna get a whole bunch of this chicken, and then I'm gonna invite the family over, and we're gonna sit in the backyard. We have that half acre next to our house we're just gonna get our lawn chairs, and we can sit apart, but we can still all be together.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what he wants to do. I said, okay, whatever.
Well, you let us know when that is gonna happen. We'll come.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Dominic wants this. Dominic always wants this. As a matter of fact, Dominic had something similar to this for dinner tonight.
What's up, Travis?
He loves the shawarma.
Oh, you know what? Me too.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite things.
Yeah, Dominic had gyros or gyros, however you want to say it, for dinner tonight. He made his own because, we got at Sam's Club, they sell the meat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Look at that piece of meat.
Yeah, it doesn't look as good as that. It's already cut. It's pre-cut, so it's not. But it's pretty good. Yeah, Uli, we are kind of glampers now. When we first started camping, we had tents, and now we all have campers. So we have refrigerators and televisions and microwaves.
And showers and toilets.
Yes.
Air conditioners and heaters and.
My camper even has a separate room for the kids, so they close the door and. Yeah, we've kind of, as we got older, the idea of sleeping on the ground became less and less appealing, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, Dave, you had sent me these pictures.
Yeah, that's Sleepy Hollow, and I know what you're thinking. Like, why are the blueberries and the banana off to the side there? Well, that's because my daughter does not like blueberries and bananas on her waffle. She just likes strictly the strawberries and the Nutella.
Mm-hmm.
So we just say, well, put them on the side, and then I'll eat those.
There
And
you
then
go.
that's the spicy chicken sandwich with a little slaw.
Mhm.
It's got a little kick to it. I mean, I love spicy food, so not for me, it's not that bad, but it's got a little kick. But it's a nice sized piece, and it's not really thick breaded. It's kind of light breaded. It's really good.
Mhm.
And then those wonderful chips right there, which I really dig those chips I got there too. So
Okay. Are those made fresh, those chips? Do
I
they
believe,
seem like
yeah,
they are?
yeah, they seem like they're fresh. I mean, they come out. I think they come out a little warm, actually, if I'm not
Oh,
mistaken.
wow.
But yeah, that's my daughter's favorite meal right there.
Mhm.
And that's the first place we have to go when we go to Magic Kingdom. We beeline it there, and I don't care if the line is there. That's another picture of it
Mm.
there. And Jeff agrees with me. The spicy chicken sandwich. That's what I get too.
Jeff is such a smart guy.
He is. Well, he knows good stuff. He
Well,
knows.
Jeff will agree with you that you also like to go to Jock Lindsay's. I know he likes Jock Lindsay's too.
Yes, Jock Lindsay's is one of our favorite places to go. Mm-hmm.
What are those ahi tuna
those-
tacos?
Yes, those are ahi tuna tacos,
Okay.
and they're really good. And Jock Lindsay's, if you've never been there, it's in Disney Springs, and they got a wonderful outside area by the lake, and it's just absolutely beautiful there.
I remember that one year you watched those. They had that drone show for Christmas, and you.
That was a little
Watch
hidden
that.
secret. Yeah, when they did
Yeah.
the drones during Christmas, that was a little hidden area that
Right.
to go over there to Jock Lindsay's and watch them from there. Great little spot.
What kind of spice? Uli
you
wants to
know,
know.
it's not a buffalo spice, Uli. It's a sweet spice, so it's a little bit sweet and a little bit spicy. I don't know. Maybe Jeff knows. But that's not buffalo. Yeah, but it's a sweet hot, if that makes any sense. But it's
All right.
really good.
The last person to answer us this afternoon was Susan Bankston. She wants Ohana, which I can't blame her. If it came looking like that, those wings are so good when they're right. So the problem with Ohana is inconsistency. Spicy syrup.
Yeah,
Jeff says.
exactly. Yeah, it's a little spicy, a little sweet. Exactly.
Yeah. Ohana, when it's good, it's really good. And that plate right there looks really good. So I don't know if that's my picture or not. I don't know where that picture was on my computer. I don't know. That looks like stuff that we would order the drinks in the background. So I'm thinking that might be my hand in the background.
know.
So that's a really, but I can't imagine who else would have taken that picture if not
Yeah, I don't
me.
know.
So anyway, but it looks really good. But
It really does.
yeah.
What's that? Now that's the wings, that's the noodles, and what's that on the other? What's that?
Pot stickers. Those are pot stickers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Dominic loves pot stickers. So yeah, we would get our money. Yeah. Because the meat itself, the barbecue, they do steak, chicken, shrimp, and I think now they do sausage. They change out the meats on from year to year, but they can be inconsistent. The steak could be like overdone or super rare, and but the sides themselves are really good. And then Susan said for quick service, she wants the meatloaf sandwich from Wolfgang Puck Express. I've never had that, and I've never even noticed it on the menu before. But now that I saw this picture, I think I want to order this next time I go to Wolfgang Puck Express. I like Wolfgang Puck Express. It really is a great place to go, and they have a lot of things you can share.
What's going on, Scott?
But
Daves?
I don't think I'd share that.
No, keep your hands away from it. See, that's me. I'm all about that right there. See, I'll eat the bread. That's good. I'll take it.
So Uli says her and Michael never go to Ohana again because only the stuff in the picture was good. So for the price, it wasn't worth it. Because like I said, yeah, the stuff that's in this picture is delicious, but the meats are like inconsistent. So so for her and Mike, it's like $60 a head now. When we first started going, it was like 30. So it's pricey. So for the two of them, it's just not worth it anymore. But it's my understanding that if you stay at the Poly, you can order the Twilight Feast as room service, and you get the Ohana meal pretty much delivered to you for about $40, and they say that one order is enough for 2 people. So,
Well, that's one of the new guidelines. They're going to be when you order at the resorts now. If you want room service, they're going to just leave it outside your front door.
okay, that's okay with me. Then I don't have to talk.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah, I don't have to talk to people.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And they're not going to come in your room and turn over the beds anymore. You know, so I'm perfect. I'm fine with that. Stay out of my
yeah.
room.
Are they going to give everyone the $10 a night then? If they're not going to clean the
No,
rooms?
I doubt it. They'll use this as this is what we're doing for everybody. So no, that's no longer probably.
Yeah, with drinks and a tip, it's $200. I know it gets pricey. It really
Yeah,
does.
that's a good little chunk of change right there. So better be good.
So what you can do, Uli, is you can go eat in the lounge, in the Tambu Lounge, and get some of the stuff. But who knows when this is all over? What I think prices across the board are going to change and things are going to change. But a little secret was you could go to the Tambu Lounge. You can get the wings, you could get the noodles, you could get the bread pudding, you get the pot stickers, and for like not as much of the price. So that might have been a good deal for you and Mike. All right.
Well, what are you going to order, Tony Ann?
What am I going to order?
Did you tell us? Did you tell everybody what you're going to order?
I would probably like. Yeah, I said I liked the coconut shrimp and the garlic noodles, and I liked the shawarma. And I don't have a picture of. I can't believe I don't have a picture of my duck from Morimoto. I guess I'm going with an Asian flair. Probably because I can't find Chinese restaurants open here in the area. So, and I said I'd get for dessert the coconut pot de creme.
I'm just waiting, Travis.
But now I'm gonna have to have a margarita because Brenda said she'd deliver it. So I might not be able to social distance. If Brenda showed up at my door, I think I'd have to hug her. I don't think I'd be able to social distance. So I think she'd be okay with it too. So if any of the crushers showed up at my door, which is my husband's nightmare because he thinks, you don't know these people. He doesn't understand us. He thinks stalker. And I'm like, no, they're my friends. So,
Well, I've gotten a lot of requests to come
sleep on your couch.
Everybody wants to come visit, and they keep saying stuff like, "You're just gonna stay for a little while and maybe help you out with the power bill or something. Maybe you can put me on as a cosigner or something."
Cosign alone.
Wait, what?
For Travis, yes. Oh, good, Brenda. I'm glad. Okay. So I think that's really all we got tonight, Dave. It was a quick show, 48 minutes. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Nope.
Disney Crush podcast comes out tomorrow night. You be ready tomorrow night?
Yes, actually, we went long last night, just so you know. That was one of our questions.
Amber asked how long it takes us to. I touched my face.
I've been touching my face.
Don't report me to the CDC.
Yeah, that was one of the questions. How long is a normal podcast for us when we record it? And it's usually about an hour.
We talked for like an hour and 50 minutes or something last night.
Yeah, it was almost close to 2 hours. Yes. So I don't know what it's going to come down to. It's going to be over an hour show. But no, it went good. It went good.
It was listener questions. Amy Beckner had started a thread on. Oh no, Kevin's coming to stay.
We're in trouble now.
So we took your questions and we answered them, and I will say that some tears were shed. So why did you leave the picture, Dave? Dave?
My camera.
Oh, okay. I'll let you leave the picture. Some tears were shed, and then Dave told me that when he was editing it, maybe some tears were shed.
Yeah, Tony Ann, I don't. Yes. Yeah, there's a part of the podcast where Tony Ann's talking about something. I don't want to spoil it, and I literally started to tear up and cry. Not cry. Like it wasn't like a boohoo cry, but it was.
Okay.
It was it was. I had tears were welling up in my eyes. So, yeah, just be prepared for a tearjerker tomorrow. That's all I can say.
Well,
Thanks
I
a
don't
lot.
know that it's a tearjerker, but
No, if you make me cry, yeah, I'm not a crier. Well, I don't know. I do cry. I cry at movies all the time when I'm at the movie theater. The kids look at me and are like, "Are you really crying? Seriously? It's Cinderella. Stop it." I know, right?
so I've been watching Afterlife with Ricky Gervais on Netflix, and he's such an amazing writer. He can make me laugh till I want to pee my pants, and then he'll make me cry like in the next minute because he just gets the human soul. He gets to the heart of people. Have you ever seen that show, Afterlife with Ricky Gervais? It's really good. If you've ever watched Derek, it pulls a lot of the same heartstrings that Derek did. Derek was special to me because of Mike, because he really got people like Mike without being disrespectful to them. It was funny, but it wasn't disrespectful in any way. It respected developmentally delayed people, but there was a lot of humor in it. There was one scene where somebody's in the nursing home eating McDonald's, and he comes running across the building, and he's like, "Somebody's got McDonald's. I smell McDonald's." And that is totally something out of real life with Mike. He would smell the French fries across town. So when we saw that scene, it just made and it just made me and Rich laugh hysterically because it's our life. And Afterlife is his new show, and it's very similar. It's funny and sad at the same time, and I really recommend it. If you're home with nothing to do, watch Derek and watch Afterlife. So anyway, Scott Daves just messaged me that he likes the Sleepy Hollow waffle. We did talk about that before you came, Scott. You're a little late to the party. But that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. It's good stuff. Barbara, yes, they did open some of the beaches by us. They're, yes, they are starting to open everything now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got a notice from my county that all parks and beaches will be open tomorrow. The pavilions won't be open, but the walking paths will. They'll be open for exercise. They don't want you sunbathing. They don't want you hanging out and having parties and barbecuing. They want you to go walk the beach, swim, and then go home.
Yeah. Because a lot of the beaches down here by us too, they have, like at Siesta Beach, they have a bunch of volleyball nets and grills, and they're trying to tell people they don't want you doing that. They want you just kind of moving along, walking, exercising, like Tony Ann said.
Right.
Yeah, Uli, maybe it won't make you cry, but yeah,
it's all Amanda's fault. It was her question.
It is Amanda's fault,
and it's Kevin's fault too, a little bit. Brenda wants us to get a big house where we could quarantine together. She wants to have a Disney Crush Big Brother house.
Sounds good. The Big Brother. We got any Big Brother fans out there?
Dave loves Big Brother.
I love Survivor. Well, you like Survivor too, right?
Yes, yeah, we like Survivor. Yeah.
And we've been watching Survivor since the very first show.
Yeah.
And we've been watching. We watched Big Brother too, and we've watched that since the very beginning. So, looking forward to that coming up. Love me some Big Brother. We're talking Golden Oaks or Winter Haven.
Uli, when I win the Powerball, we're talking Golden Oaks. But until then, probably Davenport in Polk County.
You know what I would do? I'd get me one of those $1 million motorhomes so I can go to Fort Wilderness. And then when I got tired of that, I could just go somewhere else.
Okay. Sounds good.
You just want Golden Oaks. Definitely Golden Oaks. Okay.
So Alyssa is buying. Alyssa's paying.
I think they apologized to him, didn't they, Scott? I think they told him they were sorry. Sorry, Tom.
I
That's
don't
gonna be
know.
so weird having Tom Brady in a Buccaneer uniform.
Yeah,
I
very,
just
very
I can't even
strange.
imagine it.
And Gronk, and yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Gronk, yeah.
So,
Oh,
she
Uli.
cries at coffee commercials. Yeah,
Okay.
you
Well,
need to live down here where we have Publix commercials. We have Publix commercials that it's like the kid knocks on the old lady's door and invites her to Thanksgiving dinner, and they yeah.
Alyssa, tell me it and so.
If you were on the Monroe, if I was in the Monroe Boston Rob, I think I'd be like flipping.
Are
out.
you serious? Oh my gosh, that is so cool. I love Boston Rob. And this year's, yeah, it's good. Even though they were exiled.
The season is good. The season is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I knew that.
Yeah.
I knew they were going to get exiled. They were going to go for them right away. So, but whatever.
Uli's a little bitter about Tom Brady. Yeah, Uli's.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Uli.
She's from New England, so this is a little tough for her.
Yeah. Well, we needed help over here.
We've been bad for a long time. So,
mm-hmm.
So all right.
Parks, beaches closed. Scott says, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I already said that one.
It's probably coming, Scott, because my county I'm in Hernando, and we just got a notice today that everything's reopening tomorrow. So maybe it's coming.
Yeah. And
you said nothing. That's how I was when I was standing next to the big fat panda at Epcot. See, just like Boston Rob, they're similar.
Yeah. I saw Tim Tracker one time. He walked by us. And me and Veronica both we went, hey, Tim. And he's like, hey. And then we just, say hi to Jen, because Jen wasn't with him. We're like, say hi to Jen. And we kept walking. And then after we got like 200 yards away, we're like, why don't we just go talk to him and say hi? Like that was silly.
That's how I felt with Panda. And I've seen the WDW couple in Epcot too. And I walk past that and I, whatever. I don't know why I get like that. I hope that when you guys see us at the parks, you don't get like that, because we want to meet you. So
no, they're gonna see me and they're gonna walk the other way. They're gonna like, get out of here. That's Dave.
Yeah.
I saw Lou Mangello one time. We were in Pandora and he walked right by us. We were on a bridge. And he walked shoulder to shoulder, and and I'm like, Lou. It's like, hey, and Lou likes to hug, so I'm like, can I give you a hug? He's like, yeah. So we hugged, and anyway, he talked to him for a while.
I saw him at Wawa once, and again, I froze up and just didn't say anything, and just
oh man,
I saw Lou at Wawa. We were going home, and we had to stop at Wawa because Michael stopped. Yeah, that's part of a trip to Disney with Michael, is stopping at Wawa on the way home, and that's where I saw Lou, and didn't say a word. Yep,
that's not how you spell Tampa, Scott.
He only lives here 3 more weeks. I guess New Hampshire does whatever Massachusetts does. Christy McNichol. Now, she was big in the 70s. Did you see her recently or back when she was popular? Going to the Buccaneers this year. Oh, he's gonna be a Buck. That's cool. That's really cool.
Wow. That's crazy. Right.
Exactly.
I know, Alyssa. That's the truth. I know. I should have done that, or I should have said hello, Okay, Barbara. Yeah, it's going to be a weird season this year.
It is. We'll see what happens.
I mean, I used to be a huge football fan, and I just kind of lost. I don't know. Last year I didn't really watch that much, but this year, I might have to.
Oh, so she was still somebody. Because if I saw Christy McNichol today, and if I tripped over her, I probably wouldn't know who she was today. But back in the 70s, yeah, she was still pretty popular.
Yeah, right.
What was his name?
Yeah.
The brother, Jimmy McNichol? I don't remember his name. It was something like that.
Yeah. So anyway, back to the parks opening. What do you think, Tonyan? Before we leave, before we let everybody go, what do you think? When's the parks opening?
When Disney announces it.
I know. And one of the things one of the things I said on the podcast, if anybody talks about this anymore, my head's going to explode. And here
So
I
then
am
you
talking
asked
about
me
it.
the question. Yeah.
And I know, but I'm getting the feel. I listened to the Diz Unplugged today, and they're kind of thinking maybe June-ish, maybe the first phase. To talk about a first phase, a second phase. So I don't know, maybe.
We'll see. Like I said last night when we recorded, it's going to take Disney a couple of weeks to get in the swing of things. So, Jimmy McNichol.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to take Disney a couple of weeks to get the staff back, to get, supplies, the food and everything back in place and everything. So we'll see. I don't think May 18th.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Just don't know. We don't know yet. But
I canceled my Memorial Day trip, so I hope not. But actually, I could probably just rebook it if they did open. Amanda made fast passes. Now, I can't make fast passes for my June trip because my passes are technically blacked out. But I'm holding on hope that they open the parks and they lift the blackouts. So we'll see.
they'll just cancel them for you, Scott. You don't worry about a thing. They'll just push them, and you'll get an email maybe. Sorry, those dates are no longer available. Please rebook your reservation.
Right. They'll cancel the trip for you. They did that with my trip coming up next weekend. They just canceled everything and sent me emails that it's been canceled. They did want my input on whether I wanted a refund or if I wanted to reschedule, but they said if I did nothing, they would just refund me. But they wouldn't refund me until the date, the check-in day. So I did call them and reschedule. So
Hey, since you're on the West Coast, Tom, if you hear anything, you let us know.
Yeah, because we're not getting any news from California over here.
No. Okay. Scheduled to make fast passes on May 1st.
Why is it risky going without fast passes? Don't you know me yet by now, Uli? I can go without. I don't need no stinking fast passes yet. I can make them the night before.
We're gonna make a T-shirt. I don't need no stinking fast passes. That's gonna be one of our shirts for the Sensei.
It's not that I don't need fast passes. I don't need them at the 60-day mark. Because if they announce, that doesn't look good. If they announce that the parks are opening, then I'll make them, and
Oh, do you think Karen needs to cancel her June 30th to July 4th? Sensei?
I don't know. If it comes and it's going to still be closed, Disney will tell you. They'll cancel your fast passes for you. They'll cancel your dining reservations. They'll email you and say your trip has been affected by this closure. So
Amanda's she's going strong, June 27th to July 4th.
Yep. Yeah, we haven't heard anything about California. So we're hoping for you to tell us, Tom. So all right.
Okay,
was there anything else you wanted to? So podcast tomorrow night, and don't forget about Mouse Quiz with Chad Pennycuff over at My DVC Points. It's a lot of fun. You could beat me and have bragging rights. Some of the questions can get pretty tough. Wednesday nights at 8 are the easier questions, family friendly. Not that Friday nights aren't family friendly, but the questions are easier and more things kids would know on Wednesday nights at 8. And then Friday nights at 9, he has more challenging questions. So
yeah, this last week there were some tough ones. That was there was some tough ones in there. Thank you, Susan. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, Susan. I'm sure I'll see you at the Mouse Quiz because Susan usually whips my butt. She's very good. So
she's always like first place, isn't she?
Yeah, she's really good. Her and Holly. Yep, Holly Austin.
Thanks,
welcome, Barbara. Yeah, come play with us, Amanda. Even if you stink, it's no big deal. So, all right. So we'll see you guys next week. Don't forget our live stream. We've already got all our live streams for the next 3 weeks planned. So next week will be all about mothers. It's going to be a Mother's Day extravaganza. So we hope to see you next Tuesday night at 8. Don't forget the podcast comes out Wednesday nights, or you can listen Thursday morning. Any place you listen to podcasts like Pandora, Spotify, Stitcher, iTunes. Where else?
Did you say Instagram?
Oh, we have an Instagram page.
Yeah,
We
if you
have a
haven't,
YouTube page.
yeah, if you haven't joined us on Instagram, go to _Disney Crush on Instagram,
Mhm.
and we post usually some different stuff on there. So we'd love to have you on Instagram for a little extra stuff every now and then.
Right.
You
And if
said-
you joined us late, you can always catch the replay of this on YouTube. It goes up right away. So
Yeah, but I think you covered everything. I think that's
yeah.
it, right?
Kevin, please have a safe trip walking home, and then go to bed.
And I did record some stuff with Hanover, so
yes,
that will be
iHeartRadio. Scott just said iHeart. Yes, we're on iHeartRadio too.
Yeah. Yes. Thanks, Scott. So yeah, that should be coming out next week probably with Hanover, and it was a doozy. So
I can't wait to hear it. I can't
that's all
wait to hear it.
Yeah.
Did you
It's
send?
called-
Did you send Hanover Torian's best? Did you say Torian? You know.
I didn't have to. He said it himself.
Oh,
You'll
okay.
see.
Good.
Yeah. He can't get your name. He just can't get your name right.
I know. I know him and a lot of people.
What you trying to say there, Tony?
I'll tell you later. All right. Yes, we're
All
on
right.
Apple Podcasts. Yes. Anywhere
Yes.
you can find podcasts, we're there.
Yeah, just search for or you can go to
TheDisneyCrush.com, right?
thedisneycrush.com. If you want to, you can do that too. Yeah. And yeah, find us anywhere.
Yep.
We're out there. Just wherever you get your podcasts at.
All right.
Catch
Thank you
us.
so much, guys.
Okay, love
We'll
you guys.
see you next
Bye.
week. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye, Tony.
Bye.